If you're lucky enough to have got a PS5, then Sony has a big treat coming later this year. PSVR 2, the update to the original, and impressively futuristic PSVR, which transported gamers to whole new VR worlds. Sony recently revealed details about the PSVR 2, expected later this year as the device enters production. We still don't know everything, like exact pricing and availability, but you can expect it to be in line with the original PSVR, somewhere around $399. One of the best things about PSVR 2 will be that it's powered by the PS5, a console that is capable of running pretty much any game at incredible high. While the PS4 was no slouch, the PS5 takes things to the next level. Here we compare the PSVR 2 and PSVR specs to see what virtual reality experience each of them can deliver for PS. Sony told us quite a few interesting details about PSVR 2 at its launch event, and the headset is shaping up to beat most other models on the market, including the Oculus Quest 2. PSVR 2 will have 2000 to 1040 pixel per eye OLED HDR displays, refreshing at between 90s and 120s. Field of view is around 110 degrees, the best on the market, and there will be haptic feedback alongside inside-out cameras that help incorporate the real world into games. Two PSVR 2 Sense controllers will offer extra precise controls for users and look to be improvements on the originals. Sony gave us an early preview of the controllers, and we're already excited to give them a try. Another advanced feature delivered by PSVR 2 is eye tracking tech. This tech detects the motion of your eyes and can therefore be replicated in-game. If you look to the left in the real world, you'll look to the left in the game. PSVR 2 is expected to only be compatible with PS5, which makes sense but will annoy anyone clinging to their PS4 or who hasn't managed to grab the stock constraint. To show what a giant leap the PSVR 2 is over the original PSVR, we've compiled the relevant specs. The PSVR has 966 1080 pixel per eye LCD displays, refreshing at 90s to 120s, and a 100-degree field of view. While the PSVR 2 expectedly beats these, they remain impressive for a VR headset, especially one released in 2016. PSVR also has an external camera for tracking, no onboard cameras, and uses older controllers, which carry the DualShock name, like their PS4 counterparts. Crucially, and this will be a major boon to many original PlayStation VR owners, the headset has been confirmed by Sony as compatible on PS5. In fact, Sony is supporting it so much that owners of the headset can apply for a free dongle that will make it usable on PS5, so they don't even have to spend anything else. This shows, at least in T3's mind, that Sony sees PSVR as part of its VR strategy going forward, and certainly isn't looking to abandon the first general. Taken together, the PSVR holds its own in terms of delivering gaming VR experiences, but the PSVR 2 represents a significant upgrade over the older VR headset in terms of specs. While it might not strictly be fair to compare a VR headset released in 2016 with one released in 2022, the PSVR holds its own. It remains clear, though, that the PSVR 2 is a significant improvement and upgrade, offering higher resolutions, improved controllers, wider field of view, and more. The only issue we can foresee is that PSVR 2 stocks will be very low, like the PS5, and so getting hold of one in 2022 might be tricky. Hopefully Sony waits long enough that there are significant units to ship to gamers. What will be really interesting, too, is just how many games and experiences on PSVR 2 are also available on. Will game makers produce titles for both to maximize their potential audience and therefore market? Or can we expect PSVR to get left to one side with just loads of PSVR 2? Right now it is hard to tell, although the list of PSVR 2 games doing the rumor rounds already point to a mix, at least during the next year. Now it's your turn. Which one impresses you the most? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, do share and subscribe to our channel for further video notifications.